Groundhog's Day, huh? So I think that was filmed and put out there 15 years ago. And just as we heard, those same issues were being talked about for decades before that was filmed. One of my favorite parts of it is Shirley Dry and the correct R word. Not of property rights, but of property responsibility, and responsibility to a neighborhood and a community. So thinking bigger than itself, than our single selves. And I just found that so powerful when I first read that it just has stuck in my mind ever since. And it's really powerful. You know, not property rights, but property responsibility. And thinking about the community at large is one thing that Pacificans have always really done a great job of. We talk a lot about our open space and what we protected in our beaches, but we've also been a really caring community. So something to think about on that question. And as we heard too, the question of, are we about preserving open space sacrificing the tax base? Or is it actually maintaining a precious shared resource and ensuring that we have a magnificent place to live for future generations? Done a good job so far, so I hope we can do that. You heard about a Duncans and Jones report, which was consultants that were here in 1968 helping to put together an early version of a general plan. One of the places in it talks about, one of the sections in it talks about, I'm going to give you a couple of quotes. The democratic traditions of this country have long upheld the right of the individual to freedom in the use of his property. I won't get too upset that it says his. Okay. All right, move on. However, it's equally recognized that the broad public interest must also be considered and at all times takes precedence over private rights, where the issues at stake are public safety, health, and welfare. Pacifica is distinguished by its rich natural open space and invigorating coastline. The city has the opportunity of developing into a well-balanced community, greatly enhanced in the quality of life it offers as the result of well-located and maintained parks and open space. And in the final analysis, the overall goal must be to preserve, as far as possible, those characteristics of the natural environment which give Pacifica its distinction. It's really powerful words put together for us back in 1968, and things that hopefully a lot of us still believe in and are willing to stand up and be active about continuing to preserve. And John Curtis mentioned what that ended up being, that statement and that importance about open space led to that proposal of having a hillside preservation district. And I was reading some of those Tribune articles from back in that time, and it was really interesting. The community was very active and feisty, just like it remains today. But it was a very intentional decision that after months and months and months of the community and city council and planning commissions talking about a hillside development district, that they struck that word, development, and replaced it with preservation. So that's why we have a groundbreaking 1972, really important period of time of environmental activism, and that's why we don't have a development district, but a hillside preservation district. So thank you to all those folks that did that for us. Our next video presentation is another short. These are all just about half an hour, a little bit less. And this is a recap of things pulled from the Pacifica Tribune. We're happy to have Jay Northrup with us here this evening as well. So you'll see a lot of headlines and different projects that were captured for us to see what Pacifica might have looked like, not with all those beautiful hills that we still have today.